It's Wednesday, March 27th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, West Kelowna Council showed their disdain with BC Hydro after the utility again pushed back a decision on a second power line into the city. Hydro told the city it wouldn't make a decision for at least another year as it investigates the feasibility of improving the resiliency of the existing line. Councillor Doug Findlater says the decision leaves the region vulnerable. Councillor Rick DeYoung said he was disgusted by the move. Council will send a letter opposing the decision to Hydro and members of the provincial government. A man dressed up as Batman created serious problems for police during an incident near Kelowna General Hospital Saturday night. Police had cordoned off the area and had guns drawn when Batman walked towards police. A woman who caught the man on video was heard to ask if this was a movie set. It was not. Inspector Paul McDougall said the presence of anyone is an unwanted distraction and foolish as they are placing themselves at risk. Conservation officers pushing for a new bylaw that would stop the unnecessary pain and suffering of deer in Kelowna.
Since January 1st, our officers in the North Okanagan have had to euthanize approximately 10 mule deer that have been caught up on these wrought iron fences with the spears that come up on the top. So we're working very closely with the city of Kelowna, and we've identified this as being a problem.
Work to make a bylaw official is in its infancy, but conservation officers are asking residents to consider changes themselves. The former head of the Agricultural Land Commission will speak in Vernon Thursday about preserving this province's farmland. Longtime Kelowna orchardist Richard Bullock, former chair of the ALC, will speak at 7 o'clock at the Schubert Centre. The discussion is open to voice concerns, comments, and questions about the future of farmland, development on ALR land, and the future protection of local food production. Researchers at UBC Okanagan have created a new type of surgical heart valve.
1 in 10 people over the age of 75 experience mitral regurgitation, and this is just when a faulty heart valve doesn't close properly and is allowing blood to flow backwards where it came from. This decreases cardiac output, can be life-threatening for certain patients. Why is this important? Those people over the age of 75 are not going to be able to survive an open heart surgery, and that is where catheter-based technology is coming in and is very promising. As you can see, this is a catheter-based mitral valve that we designed in the Heart Valve Performance Lab. This valve utilizes a synthetic material, and it's valves like this that are going to lead the cardiovascular field away from open heart surgery. There are no actual commercial options available as of now. There's only options in the clinical and research stages. It's technologies like this that are very promising.
Another day, another Liberal MP stopped into Kelowna touting the federal budget. A day after Finance Minister Bill Morneau spoke at Okanagan College, Public Services Minister Carla Qualtrough stopped by a seniors complex to talk about the impact on seniors. She highlighted a bump in CPP payments for about 40,000 Canadians next year and a $100 million investment in the new Horizons for Seniors program. Demolition work at the former Greyhound bus depot on Nanaimo Avenue and Ella Street in Penticton will begin next week. City of Penticton is replacing the depot with a new 55-spot parking lot with bike racks and lockers, as well as 2 electric vehicle charging stations. Work will begin in the week of April 1st. Okanagan College rolling in the dough. The school's Board of Governors passed the college's 2019-2020 operating budget on Tuesday, and it was the largest in school history at $121.7 million. The college is touting that the money will provide additional student services and expanded access to programs. Oliver Fire Department Media Officer Rob Graham said he was surprised by not 1 but 2 grass fires in the past week. He says it's a bit strange to have had a couple of grass fires already, considering we had snow just 2 weeks ago. A fire Tuesday evening only reached about 100 feet by 60 feet before it hit a damp patch and petered out. The fantastic A&W Music Festival will have a country twang to it, along with music fit for a queen. A lineup for the 2019 music portion of the popular ball tournament was released Wednesday and includes some big-name tribute acts. CCR, Def Leppard, and Queen tribute bands will be performing at the DND Fields June 28th to the 30th. Festivities kick off Friday, June 28th with local bands Redfish, Sean Lightfoot Band, and the Young'uns. A Queen tribute act from Ontario closes things out June 30th. Increasing cloud tonight, chance of showers overnight, lows to +2, 40% chance of showers Thursday, and highs to 14. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, West Kelowna Council split on cannabis retail, and a Kelowna bobsledder hopes to follow in the footsteps of Justin Cripps. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.